The 1992 Iselin Handicap, the first event in our Budweiser Racing to the Breeders' Cup Series. This is Loach, the one-horse Strike the Gold's Rabbit. Purchased before the Suburban to set a strong pace for the closing Strike the Gold. He did want to stake at Keenan, though. The Ben Alley has some quality. Raul Rojas, new to the East from Puerto Rico, has the assignment this afternoon. 1A, the horse everybody's looking at, betting on, is Strike the Gold, the 91 Derby winner. If he hits the board, he wins the ACRS title and the $750,000 bonus. He won American Championship events, the Pimlico Special, the Nassau Handicap, and could be the first in the series history to win 3 races in the series. Craig Perrette, the rider, 1990 Eclipse Award winner. The 2 is Jolie's Halo. Won his first 6 career starts, including the Donn and the Gulfstream Handicap, 6 in the Breeders' Cup Mile. Has foot problems, returned to win his only 92 start. The rider, Maryland's best, Edgar Prado. The 3 horse, this is the Keenan sale purchase, $80,000 and a Breeders' Cup champion, winning the 2-year-old Breeders' Cup Juvenile, champion juvenile of 1990, Fly So Free. Won the Florida Derby at 3, second to Strike the Gold in the Pimlico Special, and the darling of Monmouth, Julie Crone, 3-time riding champion here, is the rider. The 4 horse, this is Loblolly Stables, Lost Mountain, sent out by Tom Bohannon, last year's Haskell winner on this track. A hard luck horse, as you heard. Chelsea showed you his disqualification in his last start as a 2nd and a 3rd this year. Robbie Davis, first time on Lost Mountain, one of New York's leading riders. The 5 horses out of place from the Cynthia Phipps stable, trained by Shug McGahee. Has not won since December of 1991, but does have 10 ACRS points. 2nd in the Donn, 4th in the Nassau. Herb McCauley, New York's leading stakes-winning rider in the irons. The 6 horse from the Firestone stable, Chief Honcho. 3rd by less than a length in last year's Iselin. This year won an allowance, but then was a mysterious 11th in the Michigan Mile as the favorite. Has the services back of Mike Smith, New York's leading rider of last year. The 7 horse, the Bay Gelding Brave Adventure, mainly a sprinter, has never been past a mile. Just ran, in fact, and won for a $35,000 claiming tat. Richard Ibarra, Venezuelan apprentice rider, is the rider today for Brave Adventure. The 8 horse, Digression, started his race career in England, switched to the dirt by Bobby Frankel, and was 2nd by half a length in a good performance at the Bel Air Handicap in California. Joe Bravo, Monmouth riding champion a year ago, leading rider this year, is on Digression today. The 9 horses, Valley Crossing, in the money, 17 of 27 starts, 5th in the Pimlico Special, running behind Strike the Gold. Andrea Seefeld, who won on Valley Crossing in the Pennsylvania Derby of 91, become the first woman rider ever to win a Derby, has the assignment again today. Rounding out our field, the 10 horses, Honest Instant, on the board in 5 of 8 starts. This year won the Grade 3 Broward Handicap at Gulfstream Park, beating, among others, Strike the Gold. The rider, one of the best, Hall of Famer Chris McCarron. He won the Iselin back in 1988 on the great Ali Sheba. McCarron, the 2nd leading jockey in Breeders' Cup money earned, by the way, in that series. You know, he's looking forward to that.
And the last horse, Honest Ensign, with Chris McCarron, who rides in the sapling a bit later in the afternoon, ready to go here. They're off in the Iselin. Jolie's Halo breaks alertly on the inside, but there goes Loach as expected out in the middle of the track, joined by Digression between horses. Far outside, Honest Ensign is 4th, followed by Brave Adventure, the long shot in 5th. Fly So Free sneaks up along the inside, now 6th, then Lost Mountain 7th. Chief Honcho caught 3 wide in 8th position. Along the inside, out of places next, then comes Valley Crossing, and Strike the Gold at the back of the pack, 18 lengths from his stablemate, and his stablemate Loach with Raul Rojas on an easy 2 1/4 length lead, with Jolie's Halo in the 2nd spot by half a length. And here comes Digression, and Joe Bravo inching up on the outside, a closer 3rd. Fly So Free biding his time, 4th at the rail, just 4 1/2 off the leader. Then on the outside, it's Brave Adventure next, followed by Out of Place with McCauley inching up on the inside. Lost Mountain is next. Then comes Honest Ensign, followed by Chief Honcho. After that, it's Valley Crossing, and still far, far back, a good 15 lengths out of it, Strike the Gold, the favorite. As they move to the far turn in the half in 45 3/5 seconds, Loach has the lead, but here comes Jolie's Halo on the outside, gobbling up ground. He's only a half length off the leader now, and Digression is racing 3rd. Out of Place has made his move into 4th position. Fly So Free has not kicked in yet. Lost Mountain swings to the outside as the field straightens away in the stretch. Jolie's Halo takes command. Loach dropping back at the rail. Here comes Out of Place with a big move along the inside, and down the stretch they come. Jolie's Halo on the outside. Out of Place collars him on the rail. Now they're head and head. Jolie's Halo on the outside. Out 6 4/5 seconds, equaling the track record set by Spendebuck back in 1985. Jolie's Halo, the unofficial winner at 4-1.
Well, there's going to be great excitement at Bridlewood Farm and for Arthur Appleton. Arthur and Martha put so much into this game and have had such faith in Jolie's Halo, and he has rewarded them again today. The horse that won the first American Championship Series event has come back to win the 8th in the series in 1992. Let's take another look. Charles, seeing your comments on this great stretch duel with Jolie's Halo in the red cap.
The key to the race was really more around the first turn than through the stretch. Jolie's Halo was not suckered in by the rabbit. Loach went out for the lead, but Jolie's Halo just galloped along, nice loose rein around the first turn and down the backside. And Edgar Prado had enough horse left to hold off a big game late run by Out of Place. Tiny bit of shift in the weights, but not enough to help Out of Place get home. No, that's not Lost Mountain. That's Valley Crossing. Dickie Small's horse, Valley Crossing, closing fast. But Jolie's Halo, he was the class. He was the speed, and he was the proven class, and he was best today.
Jolie's Halo, the son of Halo, out of the Sir Ivor mare, Jolie, now has become racing's newest. Valley Crossing 1, 2, 3, Strike the Gold, finished 4th unofficially. There you see Jolie's Halo, ridden by Edgar Prado, Maryland's leading rider last year, young man from Peru, an outstanding career, trained by Bob Kamak, who just shipped Jolie's Halo in the other day from his base in Philadelphia. But Jolie's Halo had only one prep for this race, only one race, in fact, this year. That's when he won a turf race at Laurel. Comes back on the dirt. I know Bob Kamak, Arthur Appleton, we talked to them earlier, were concerned that maybe their horse wouldn't be quite ready for this. Maybe it was too soon. Obviously, it was not. For Jolie's Halo, who not only won the race, but also tied the stakes and track record by the great Spendebuck back in 1985, covering the mile and an eighth in 1:46 and 4. And Jolie's Halo looks like he's a little unfamiliar with being in the winner's circle, and it's been a while for him, especially after a dirt race and in a big event like this. And again, our congratulations to the owner and the breeder, Arthur Appleton of Bridlewood Farm in Florida. There he is in the bright red jacket, his wife Martha right next to him. Richard Kent, the farm manager, the outside of him as well. Edgar Prado and the apple there of Arthur Appleton Silks, the unofficial winner, Jolie's Halo of the ACRS event. And let's go now to Dave Johnson to take a closer look.
As this talent-laden field moved down the backstretch, the sprinter Loach, the rabbit, was in front, but Jolie's Halo attacks on the outside. This versatile colt who can run turf or dirt, long or short, gets to the front. On the inside, Herb McCauley, with the gold cap and the purple sleeves, will dive for the rail, and moving with authority is going to get up in a very stirring stretch duel. But it's going to be Jolie's Halo who holds the edge and will be tough as nails in the Arlington Million or the Pacific Classic, whichever they choose, dirt or turf, for his next encounter. Strike the Gold finished 4th, goes back to the barn empty-handed today, but it looks like he'll pick up $750,000 the next stop on the ACRS Tour.
Well, not, as you mentioned, Dave, quite empty-handed. It looks like with that, as you look at Arthur and Appleton there with Mrs. Iselin, Martha Appleton to the outside there, and Edgar Prado with the presentation. Looks like Strike the Gold has clinched the ACRS Series title this year, and the $750,000 bonus finishing again equals the stakes and track record here at Monmouth Park. Out of Place was 2nd. Valley Crossing was 3rd. The 2-5 exacta, $107.20. The bonus and the series this year, as you look at Jolie's Halo as he returns triumphantly to the barn for Bridlewood Farm. Let's go now to Charles C. Kennedy.
Well, for the anatomy of an upset, I have the engineers here. We have Edgar Prado, who put up a wonderful ride on Jolie's Halo, and Bob Kamak, who did a great job of getting this horse ready to win a race of this caliber off only his 2nd start this year. I know you were concerned about that, Bob.
Thank you. Yes, he wasn't very seasoned, but we kind of felt he would run good fresh. I wanted to keep him happy. We had to train him, but we kept him happy at the same time, and he held his weight good, and he came in here to run.
He was really compromised last year by a lot of physical problems, which obviously are behind him, at least for the moment. We're going to take a look at the ride that Edgar Prado put up, and I thought it was really a very, very cool ride. As they broke from the gate, you're down on the inside, Edgar, number 2 there. And the rabbit, of course, goes immediately for the lead, but you didn't follow.
Well, all what I did was follow all the instructions Mr. Kamek gave it to me. Don't fight it to go to the lead, and try to save it the much I can for the last part. So he was saddled pretty good right behind the horse in the front. And when I asked him running, he gave me a good run.
Well, that's what he did. He was very relaxed here, loose rein going into the clubhouse turn, and when they turned for home, there you are. You've gone to take the lead here. away from Loach, which was not too much of a problem as he's fading rapidly. And here you're kind of all alone, and you've got, looks like enough horse, but here comes out of place, squeaking through on the inside of you. Did you know he was coming?
Well, I thought somebody was coming, but I wasn't sure whether it was inside or outside. And lucky that my horse pretty gaining. He could dig it again when he saw the horse inside. You know?
Dead game he was. Bob, were you a little concerned he might get a little tired here?
Well, yes, possibly with, you know, the fast fractions and everything, but this is what we had to do. We had no other choice.
Bob, what's going to be your next step in the Breeders' Cup plans for you, Jolie's Halo?
That's our objective, the Breeders' Cup. We're pointing for it.
Got to go somewhere between now and then.
Maybe out the West Coast.
Okay, very good. Congratulations to you both, and back to Chris Lincoln.
All right, we're going to go to the break.